ഇന്ത്യൻ ക്ലാസിക്കൽ ഡാൻസിലെ 8 നൃത്തരൂപങ്ങളിൽ വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒന്നാണ് കഥക് ഡാൻസ്. ഈ കഥക് ഡാൻസിൽ ഈ നൃത്തം ചെയ്യുന്ന ആളിനെ സ്റ്റോറി ടെല്ലർ എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. അവരൊരു കഥ നമുക്ക് അഭിനയിച്ചും കാണിച്ചു തരികയാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസിക്കൽ ഡാൻസിൽ ഭരതനാട്യം, മോഹിനിയാട്ടം എന്നീ നൃത്തരൂപങ്ങളൊക്കെ പണ്ട് അമ്പലങ്ങളിൽ ദേവദാസികൾ ചെയ്തു വരുന്ന ഒരു നൃത്തരൂപമായിരുന്നു. അതുപോലെ കഥക്കിനും ഒരു സ്റ്റോറി അതിന്റെ പിന്നിലുണ്ടോ? കാസർഗോഡ് DTPCയുടെ ഓണം പരിപാടിയിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ എത്തിയതാണ് റിച്ച ശ്രീവാസ്തവയും സുനിൽ സുൻകാരയും. റിച്ച, can you introduce yourself to the crowd?
Sure. Namaste, this is Richa Shrivastava. I am the senior disciple of Guru Srimati Sheila Mehta. I am also a graded artist of Doordarshan. Have recently won few awards like Kala Vikas Yuva Puraskar, National Nritya Shiromani and Nrita Vilasini. Still working towards it.
Fine. Yeah. Sunil?
Namaste, this is Sunil Sunkara. I'm a Kadhak student of Srimati Renu Sharma and Pandit Birju Maharaj ji. Though my journey began in science and I'm a research scientist by profession, dance was incidental, and I started my journey in dance in the US under the guidance of Pandit Birju Maharaj when I met him in 2006, and through him I've got a chance to perform internationally and under his guidance perform in his troupe and also in television on Jhalak Diklaja and in Vishwarupam, which is going to come up next, Vishwarupam 2. And it's wonderful to be here in Kasaragod today and with DTPC and looking forward to the program.
Kathakinum, is there a story behind Kathak also? Can you explain it, Sunil?
Yes, definitely. It's the tagline for Kathak is Katha kahi so kathik kahave. The one who tells a story is a Kathakar. And just like all the other dance forms in India originated in different places in India, Kathak originated in a small village called Khandia, which is currently close to Allahabad. And there was a family of around 746 homes which started the tradition of going to temples and performing. Okay. The stories of Krishna, the stories of Shiva, stories out of the Ramayana and Mahabharata, and this was in temple festivals in the town square, and that was the beginning of Kathak, the travelling storytellers and the Kathakars. Later when the kingship developed in India, these storytellers went to various kings in India, the Rajput kings, okay, the kings at Rampur, the Nawabs. So they went there and they spread their art over there, and from there it developed. So that is the history of Kathak, and Richa will tell you more about how it took on from there.
So that's what Sunil has already elaborated.
Richa, see, another thing what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
ഈ ഭരതനാട്യം ത്തിലൊക്കെ ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മള് ഒരു മാർഗം ഫുൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അലാരിപ്പ്, ജതിസ്വരം, ശബ്ദം, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇത്ര ഐറ്റംസ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നുള്ള ഒരു നിയമമുണ്ട്. In Kathak also, do you have any rules like that?
Yes, of course. Like all other dance forms, all the dance forms are based on Natya Shastra. So the similar way Kathak also is based on Natya Shastra. How we have a traditional repertoire, we start the program with a Vandana, a Shiv Stuti or a Krishna Vandana. Then moving on to the technical piece, doing the That, Tode, Amad. Then moving on to a Abhinay Paksh, wherein we have Gadbhav. We pick up Gadbhav specifically for showing the episodes from the mythology, which has already been set, like either from Mahabharata or Ramayana, all those small episodes. And then ending it with a Tarana, how we have Tilana. Yeah, similarly in Kathak we end the repertoire on a high speed Tarana. So it's very much based on Natya Shastra.
അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാ ഡാൻസ് ഫോംസും അതിന്റെ ബേസിക് റൂൾസ് ഒരുപോലെയാണെന്നാണ് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നത്. കാരണം ഭരതനാട്യം, കുച്ചിപ്പുടി, മോഹിനിയാട്ടം,
right, absolutely. The basic, the skeleton. Yeah, we can also say the skeleton is already formed on Natya Shastra. Okay. The masses are actually done by Kuchipudi and Kathak. Probably Kathak would have a little mass here. Yeah. Kuchipudi have some mass there. So the structure remains the same. Yeah.
See, when you do the margam, which prayer do you generally do?
Well, I personally do the Angikam Bhuvanemasya.
Can you just show it for the audience?
Sure. Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya Vachikam Sarva Vangmayam Aharya Chandra Taradi Tvam Namah Satvikam Shivam. Good. So this is a small prayer that we
Okay.
generally start the repertoire with, and then moving on to the tal portion.
See, I have heard that there are Karanas in Kadhak.
Exactly.
So can you Kathakil സാധാരണയായി 4 ഖരാന ഉണ്ടെന്നാണ് ഞാൻ കേട്ടിട്ടുള്ള അറിവ്.
Right.
Can you just explain about the Karanas? Sunil?
So as I was saying before, the story
Yeah.
of all of them originating from one village and going to different places, the 3 main locations where Kathak developed was in Lucknow, Banaras and Jaipur.
Okay.
So this became the 3 main gharanas of Lucknow. The Jaipur gharana, the
So you
Lucknow
say
gharana,
the dance
and
forms are different in each Karana, or is it the same?
Actually, the
Only the
flavor-
style,
flavor is
yeah,
different.
yeah.
They went to different
Yeah.
regions. So when the Kathakars went to Jaipur, they
But
took
you
the
can
Rajput
അത്
style
കാണുമ്പോൾ
and
നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവോ ഇത് ഏത് ഖരാനയാണ്, which
when you
Karana
see
you are
it,
doing?
understand, because when you think of Rajputs, what do you think first? You think of their warriors.
Yeah, they are warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dance of the Rajput Gharana is like that.
Yeah.
Everything is
So
strong.
the style will be
And
little
when you
different.
think of
Yeah.
Lucknow, what do you think? You think of grace, beauty,
Yeah.
the
Nawab
Mughal culture.
So that will
Nawab
be-
culture.
Everything is
Yeah.
boom,
Everything is
soft,
grace,
Okay.
beautiful.
full of
And when
grace.
you think of Banaras, the first thing we think is Kashi,
Kashi.
and
Yeah, Bhakti
the
will
Hindu,
come with
Bhakti
that.
will
The
come.
Bhakti.
So the entire Hindu dimension and the Bhakti bhav in the costume
Okay.
and the presentation, the connection with Krishna,
Krishna
is very
is
prominent,
very prominent
in
in
Banaras.
But the costumes will be the same for all the
Costumes-
Karanas.
Costumes are
They will
mostly the same.
mostly
Yeah,
the
it all depends on the flavor that we are presenting in
Presenting.
front of the audience. So if we are trying to present, there are 2 flavors in Kathak. One is before the Mughal period that we had was the Hindu Gharana, wherein we dress up. That's a Hindu costume. We have a ghagra and a blouse and a dupatta taken in a sari manner.
Okay.
And the Mughal costume is like an anarkali,
Anarkali,
because
so
of the Mughal.
yeah.
So when we're doing a tarana or a mehfil kind of a repertoire, that is the time when we prefer wearing a Mughal costume. And if you're doing something which is absolutely on the Hindu side of repertoire, we prefer wearing a ghagra and a blouse. So it's more on the Hindu, and it's a very distinct clarification between the costume, even the jewelry. When we wear Mughal, we have a chapka here.
Yeah.
That side
that-
chapka.
yeah.
It clearly we don't put bindi then,
Okay.
since we are showing that
Yeah.
Mughal thing. If you're doing a Hindi thing, we'll have a tika here,
Yeah.
we'll have a bindi here.
So only
we'll
little
have
bit
a
of difference.
yeah, in
costumes
costume and the
yes.
jewelry as well. So that's the thing. We both are from Lucknow Gharana. That's what we're going to be presenting today. Sunil will definitely brief you about it.
So today what you'll be seeing is the flavor of both the Hindu and the Mughal styles of what Richa was talking about. We begin with the Shiv Stuti, where we show Tandav and Lasya.
Yeah.
So there we show how within the Lucknow style itself, the dance of Shiva and Parvati together.
Okay.
After that we go into pure Tal, where Richa and me both will be showing different Tals
Tals.
and the repertoire of
Technical.
Kathak, the spins, the footwork,
Yeah.
the movements. And our favorite Ishtadev, that is Krishna, and the romance comes in with
Yeah.
Krishna and Radha. And Lucknow
So
is
you
very
can,
famous for its thumris,
Uh-huh.
which is the style that developed there. So through thumris and a romantic depiction, we'll be showing a sort of the central piece, which will be akin to a Varnam in Bharatanatyam, where a long piece which shows their
Shows their
entire story. And ending with Ghazal and Tarana. So there we
So
go
there
into
we go into the Mughal
Mehfil
flavor of it. So we're trying to in 45 minutes, 1 hour, we're trying to give you the
The whole
flavor
flavor
of
of
Hindu, how it started actually with Shiva Parvati.
Okay.
It came to
Slowly.
the Krishna Radha
Krishna.
bhav, and then it came to the Mughals.
Okay.
So we're trying to just touch base on all the, so that
yeah.
Today-
in
all the different
All the different
flavors.
yeah, so
And
we'll be
we
getting a
today
flavor
serve you
of
all in one plate.
all the
Yeah.
all the
Everybody
four
wants
bananas.
compact
Yeah.
and more more. Like in the previous
Yeah.
days, they used to dance for 4-5
4-5
hours.
hours on
because
one
the
thing.
Yeah.
audiences used to like
Right.
sit and watch. Now we have to package it and give everything in a
Right.
short time.
And we're glad that DTPC has given us this opportunity,
opportunity,
to get
definitely.
Kathak here at Kasarkod and the Kerala, because since Kathak is a North Indian
North
dance
Indian
form,
dance
it's not
form.
very much popular here. So
We
I'm
rarely
glad.
get an opportunity to see Kathak.
Yeah, so
I
we're
think this
very
is the first
excited.
time I'm seeing a Kathak performance in
Great, great.
Kanyangar.
We're looking forward to it.
And what is the basic difference of Kathak when compared to other dance forms?
Kathak specifically, if you'll see the art form, it's straight lines. The major difference is we do not divide height.
Okay.
If you'll see any other dance form, they have a chalk
Huh.
and they bend their knees. In Kathak, we just don't bend our knees. We don't divide the height. Even if I'm going down, I will bend from my torso and not from my knee. I'll not bend my knee so much. Wherein Odissi, Bharatanatyam, any other dance, classical dance
We have
form,
an Araman.
they have
Araman.
Araman.
That's
Araman.
a square.
The square, the
geometry.
chalk.
But we are
The
more
chalk.
into stretching.
we
movement.
move on the
On the-
natural linings.
the core is
sum is
stretched,
also,
yeah.
even if we are giving this side wala sum, we are not going down. We're going down from the torso. So that's the major difference that I
Yes.
think between Kathak and
And
other
also the
dance.
presentation of tal in Kathak
Yeah.
is a major aspect.
Elaborate.
where we, present tals and the rhythm and
Yeah.
that aspect. Currently in the way Kathak is presented today, presenting rhythm is a very big part
yeah.
of any Kathak repertoire.
So you give equal importance to footwork, talam, bhavam, ഒരേ പോലെ importance ആണോ കൊടുക്കുന്നത് കഥക്കില്?
This is the flavor of each artist.
Yeah.
That how they balance
Okay.
the bhav and the tal
Yeah.
together, because each person has something that
Yeah.
they like,
That we like
and
in the-
how they present.
അവരുടെ ഒരു സ്വന്തം
Yes.
ഒരു
Yeah.
മനോധർമ്മമാണ് അതല്ലേ?
Manodharma,
Yeah.
yes. Some people
Yeah.
like bhakti bhav,
Yeah.
some
Bhakti
like to
bhav,
present shringar.
So you have the freedom to do that.
We have
Yeah,
the
we
freedom
have
to
the
do that.
freedom
Yes,
to do that.
yes.
There are, like for example, these days, a lot of people think Kathak, they identify Kathak with chakkars and footworks.
Yeah.
When in Kathak, chakkars and footwork is just a part of that dance
Of
form.
Kathak, yes.
That is not the dance form.
It's not the dance form itself.
main idea of Kathak is Katha kahe so Kathak. So it is
story.
storytelling. So the Abhinay is very
Yeah.
strong. in
That
it.
is also important.
It is important.
In fact, our Guru
And,
Pandit Birju Maharaj
Birju
says
Maharaj,
sometimes that Kathakar should be able to do a show without
Without
chakkars and
chakkars,
tatkar,
yeah.
and he does that many times.
Yeah.
There's no need for this because we
Yeah.
should be strong enough to tell a story.
Tell a story.
And not just rely on the chakkars which
Right.
have a wow effect but are really for supporting
For
the dance.
supporting
and
the
not
dance.
primarily central to the
Yeah.
dance.
I happened to see a program of Pandit Sri Birju Maharaj
Maharaj.
recently, and he and his son did the performance.
Right.
They were actually conversing.
Yeah. Yes.
Like it
Yeah,
was so
the
interesting,
jugalbandi.
and yeah, it was
It's
like a
very open, it's a
jugalbandi.
very open art because we are given a lot of freedom within a framework.
Within a
Kathak has a
framework.
lot of freedom within the framework to go on stage and explore and do
explore.
something
Upaj,
new,
what we
upaj
say.
or something that comes spontaneously
Yeah.
on stage. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of freedom given to create spontaneous expression.
So it is like you can do it, you can perform it well. Like how much you involve in the
Yes,
Yes, exactly. How much
completely.
is
So,
with
yeah.
yourself you are able
forgetting
to explore.
yourself and
Yeah, yes,
thinking
yes,
that no
absolutely.
audience are there.
Yes.
Yes.
Like you can.
Definitely on when we go into that space on stage, then
Yeah.
you really forget that
Yeah.
there
You
is
forget
anybody
space,
else
you forget
there.
time,
or
you
the
forget,
fact that
yeah.
it is a stage.
It's a stage.
In our mind, we imagining that this is Vrindavan
Right.
or this is some
Right.
scene,
Yeah.
and
Some
we are in
scene.
that
We are
scene,
in that thing,
that
yeah.
moment. So that
And
really helps
another
us.
thing which I wanted to ask you, because we are not very familiar with Kathak, ഈ കഥക് ഡാൻസിൽ ഒരുപാട് സ്പിന്നിങ് കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. So is it a rule in Kathak or you do it just for the beauty of it?
No, Kathak का बहुत एक important aspect है chakkars.
Chakkars,
Okay.
yes. We are
Because
trained
we are trained for
it's
it,
part of our
and
training.
even the chakkars.
It is equally
differ.
important like how you give the abhinaya or mudra
Yes,
or
of course.
anything.
We do have in our, if you will see from the academic point of view, the academic training of Kathak, there is a lot of weightage given to the chakkar. We
Chakkars.
have specific bowls and the compositions on chakkars, like 21 chakkar, 21 spins, then 32, depending upon the
capacity of each person.
And plus, there's a very clear differentiation between the gharanas based on a chakkar.
Yes,
Like
the
Jaipur
styles of
gharana
chakkars.
will take a different style of
Style.
chakkar. They'll turn like this
Okay,
and then
yeah,
open.
okay.
And when we the Lucknow
Lucknow
gharana
gharana
will
is
open
open
hands
and
and close
close.
it.
Okay.
And the chakra is on a different way. So that's a technical distinction.
So I know that both of you must have given international performances. നിങ്ങൾ ഈ ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ പെർഫോമൻസിന് പോകുമ്പോൾ ആസ് എ ഫോറിനർ എന്തായിരുന്നു നിങ്ങളുടെ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്? അവിടെയുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ ഇത് നല്ലോണം എൻജോയ് ചെയ്തു അല്ല? വാട്ട് വാസ് യുവർ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്? Can you just share it with the audience?
Definitely people do enjoy because Indian art forms have so much beauty and rhythm hidden in them that the initial story starts with like, yes, we find this interesting, but what we have to do is explain the stories to them beforehand, that this is a story that we are going to do, because some of them don't know who Krishna is or who Yashoda is. But if we tell them that, imagine for example, in the US, imagine a blonde mother and a small blonde baby boy, and how they are interacting with each other. That is Yashoda and Krishna.
Right.
So you just
give them an example from their culture, which will connect them to that bhav, Yashoda, mother and son, or Radha and Krishna, two lovers. How do you make them connect? This is their story. So that is the sort of getting them involved into our story. Of course, they love the rhythm and the chakras and that more and choreographic aspect, because that is very visual.
And especially the costume.
The costume, of course. I guess costume is loved by all of if you perform in India, everybody likes beautifully dressed, beautifully nice.
We are like
we give a lot of favors to
we give a lot of importance to
costume.
Even otherwise, like we dress up well wherever we go.
And every dance style has such distinctive jewelry, costume, and they love that to watch all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And another thing what I wanted to tell you, in Kerala, you can follow, no, when I speak in Malayalam?
Little bit.
Okay. Because the interview has to be conducted in Malayalam.
During in Kerala, daily we are understanding little more of Malayalam.
കേരളയിൽ ഈ ഡാൻസ് പഠിക്കുന്നത് ഒരുപാട് കുട്ടികൾ പഠിക്കുന്നത് വെറും യൂത്ത് ഫെസ്റ്റിവലിന് പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി മാത്രമാണ്. ബിക്കോസ് ദ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് യൂത്ത് ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽ വിച്ച് വി കണ്ടക്ട് ഇൻ കേരള, ഐ തിങ്ക് ഇൻ നോ അതർ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് വി ഹാവ് ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽ ഈസ് there. So most of the parents, they want their children to study, like they want their children to participate just because they want to get a prize or they want to participate in this. So can you give a message to the younger generation, for the young dancers, why they should learn dance?
I think the main message is that you have to learn the basics. They are the building blocks. Just like we learn ABCD or Saregama, without it you can't go ahead. And people do riyaz of Sa for a very long time so that they hit it right each time. The same way our basic movements are like our language. And learning an item or a choreography is not learning the dance form. It is learning like an essay in the dance. We want to learn each syllable, each word, so that we can create
just like by
your own essay.
Create your own essay. And that is what
that difference. And it is like by hearting and
by
having your own
story. So learning a choreography is that I have by hearted this particular piece or this particular item, but learning the basic movements and imbibing.
And I think if you want to be a good performer later on, like you have to give importance to
of course. And that's the reason why we call a classical dance form, because we have shastra involved. All the dance forms are based on the shastras. So we have some roots, we have our mythology, we have a lot of Sanskriti involved. It is not Bollywood, it is not Western dance wherein you come, learn one dance and go off. It has a lot of in there, and that's how you.
I don't know about Malayalam, but in Hindi there are two words. One is Manoranjan and one is Atmaranjan.
Right.
So Manoranjan is entertainment. When you are dancing for entertainment, but we are dancing for Atmaranjan. That it is
only a pure dancer can do that.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And when we touch that, we can touch everybody's soul. That is when we really connect with our own self. And through our dance, then the audience, the pressure can connect with us through that. And for that, but
I guess that
basics and technique has to be very strong. To let go, the foundation has to be strong. Then you can take a fly higher. That to leap higher, the foundation should be first very strong.
Absolutely.
So we'll encourage everyone to please practice a lot, practice the basics, and yes, it is good to participate in competitions and win, but that is not the end. That is just the
not the goal. It's just a stepping stone towards a bigger thing. I guess.
And I think everybody should know that it takes years and years to become a good performer.
Yes.
And
Yes,
it
of
is
course.
not
Of course, it's not
a matter of 3-4 years.
or one show or two show.
Yeah,
It's show again is not it is like an incentive to what you're working. Show
Yes.
is not the goal. If I'm coming today here and performing, this is not my goal. My goal is far high.
Yeah, I
It is
know.
just a stepping stone
Yeah.
towards my
Yeah.
goal. So thank you again to DTPC who called us,
Yes.
and we are able to actually promote Kadhak in Kerala.
ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ സുനിലും റിച്ചയും വന്ന് ഇവിടെ ഉള്ള യങ് ഡാൻസേഴ്സിനൊക്കെ നല്ലൊരു മെസ്സേജാണ് തന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. കാരണം കുട്ടികളെല്ലാവരും ബേസിക്സ് നല്ലോണം പഠിച്ച് നല്ലൊരു പെർഫോമറായി ഭാവിയിലേക്ക് മാറണം എന്നാണ് അവർ പറയുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നല്ലൊരു ഇന്ററാക്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടായി.
Yeah, we also
ഇതിന്
liked
They
it.
loved, we enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it thoroughly.
ഇതിന് നമുക്ക് അവസരം തന്ന ടൂറിസം ബോർഡിനോടും പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറയുന്നു.
Thank you so much to the
ഇന്ന് എല്ലാവരും
once again.
ഓക്കെ.
Yeah.
So anyway, nice
Thank you.
having
Thank
a
you so much.
interaction
So much
with you,
great.
and we
Thank
also
you.
really enjoyed it. So God will bless
And
you.
we learned something in the last few days, so we are going to try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ella
Ella
Varkam,
Varkam,
Ona
Onam
Shamsakal. I hope we said that
നിങ്ങൾക്ക്
right.
ഞങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും ഓണാശംസകൾ. Thank you.
Thank you so
for
much.
cooperating with us.
Thank you.